Alright guys, so this is my first ever video on this channel, but obviously you don't want to hear about that. You want a quick video explaining how to travel the world for free. So I've travelled quite a bit. I've been to Spain quite a lot of times. I went to Switzerland. I was in Spain about 2 weeks ago actually. And if you want to travel the world for free, this is a video to watch. I'm actually going to tell you how to do it. It's really simple. Obviously it's not very well known and not a lot of people will actually do it compared to how many people actually should be doing it, because it's really easy to travel free and it takes up no time at all. So you can use this way to pay for a hotel, flights, any type of travel at all, honestly. And it's not like a one-time travelling for free. You can get thousands of pounds each year to travel for literally like an hour's work. So the way to travel the world for free is credit card churning. I know as soon as you hear that you might think illegal, but it's not illegal at all. Banks obviously don't like it, but it's not illegal, so you can do it as much as you want. So basically credit card companies offer bonuses for literally just signing up to your credit card. And basically a lot of credit card companies have like minimum requirements and you can travel for free. So for example, you can get credit cards like American Express where you spend £3,000 in the first 3 months. So literally you can spend £1,000 each month on that credit card and you get £1,200 to travel anywhere in the world for free. So basically, honestly, if you had a mortgage, you could pay your mortgage off each month with that credit card. That could take maybe like £1,000 up each month. So just paying off your mortgage with that credit card could give you £1,200 in travel. Most people spend way over £1,000 each month. So for example, you could pay for your petrol, you could pay for your mortgage, you could pay for your food, all of your monthly expenses on this credit card. And as soon as you hit the minimum requirements, you don't need to use it anymore. And then you get the free travel. America has it a lot easier than England. You can still do it in England, but America has like a lot more bonuses, a lot more credit card companies giving out these bonuses. England doesn't have as many. If you are in England, I would go with an American Express card because they do offer the bonuses. And there's like cards that you can spend £2,000 in 3 months. Then you get a smaller amount, maybe like £1,000. There's cards where you can spend like £6,000 in 3 months. Obviously, if you get a card that it was £6,000 instead of £3,000, the £6,000 one would have come with more bonuses. So once you've hit the minimum requirements and took out your £1,200 to travel with, travelled where you wanted to, you can actually close that account and move on to the next credit card company and get a new credit card out. You don't have to close that account, but a lot of credit card companies charge an annual fee. For example, some American Express cards have no annual fee, where you don't really need to close a credit card then because there's no reason to close it. But then there's some that charge like a £450 annual fee. So the first year is always free, but then the second year you'd have to pay that annual fee. So what you could do is do the first year for free and then close it before you get into the second year so you don't have to pay anything. But obviously, like I said, if there's no annual fee, there's no really need to close it. So you guys might think, why the hell do credit card companies give away this bonus? Credit card companies make a lot of money, obviously. So credit card companies offer you all these bonuses like free hotels, free flights, because they want you to go their credit card company instead of a competitor's. And the reason they really want you to get their credit card instead of a competitor's credit card is because most people that have credit card go over the amount they can actually spend and get in debt with the credit cards. Credit cards charge an insane amount of interest. So if you go over the amount that you can actually pay back, for example, say you spend £2,000 of the credit card company's money and you can't actually give them that £2,000 back, they'll be charging you like a 20% interest rate, which is a stupid amount, and they'll be making a lot of money off you. And like on average, I'm pretty sure it's like $6,000 in debt most people are that own a credit card. But if your credit card churn, obviously you're not going to be spending stupid amounts of money like that. You're only meeting the minimum requirements, and all these people that are in $6,000 worth of debt will be paying 20% interest, which is a huge amount. This is why the credit card companies offer you all these bonuses, because they want you to buy their credit card and become like all these other people that are in $6,000 worth of debt. A lot of people are in that amount of debt, and you might be thinking, why would I want a credit card if I'm just going to become in debt? You're not going to become in debt. All you're going to be doing is paying your monthly expenses on that credit card. You won't be going out buying a pair of shoes or something like that. You'll be paying off your mortgage, paying your petrol, you'll be paying your food shopping, meeting that minimum requirement and not using that card anymore. If you have the £3,000 each month, you spend £1,000 each month on that credit card. As soon as you hit the £1,000, you stop using that credit card. And you actually make sure you pay the credit card company that money that you spent off for their credit card, so you don't become like all these other people who are in $6,000 worth of debt. So you spend the £1,000, you make sure you pay that credit card company that £1,000 that you spent. If you don't, you're becoming in debt and you're going to be charged a lot of interest. So say you don't actually spend £1,000 a month or whatever it is, you can make like a one-off payment. So say you're like leasing a car or something like that, you can pay a big lump sum of money towards that lease. So like you can pay 3 months of that lease in 1 month, so you can spend that minimum requirement. So credit card companies obviously don't just offer this bonus away for no reason. They offer the bonus away because they want you to become like all these other thousands of people that are in debt owing them money. That's the only reason they're offering you that bonus. And you're not going to be them other people because you're only spending the minimum requirement and you're not actually using the card for stupid stuff like most people do. And obviously there's tons of credit card companies out there, and the better the bonus, the more people they'll get towards, and that's why they're offering all these good bonuses. So I'm going to give you some rules so you make sure you don't become in debt like all these other people, and make sure you actually do credit card churning correct. So the first rule, I pretty much made it quite clear already. Don't spend any money that you don't need to spend. So don't go out and buy pairs of shoes like I've already said with that credit card. Only spend the money that you normally spend each month on that credit card. Also, if you know that you're going to be spending a lot of money in the next few months, for example, say you're renovating a house and you'll be spending a lot of money buying all the materials, you can open multiple credit cards. So say you're going to spend 30 grand in like 3 months, you can open up 10 credit cards and then spend 3 grand in the 3 months on each credit card, and then you get 10 grand worth of travel money. That might be confusing, but it's pretty simple to be honest with you. You can open up a lot of credit cards at a time. I think opening up a credit card maybe it takes like 2 points off your credit rating, which is absolutely nothing. Most people are between 700 and 800, I'm pretty sure. So like say you had 800 credit rating, going down 2 points doesn't really make too much of a difference. Another thing that people might get confused about is credit cards do not charge you interest unless you do not pay off your balance in the correct time. So say for a month you spend £2,000 on that credit card, you need to actually pay that £2,000 off in the correct time or you will be charged interest. Just make sure you keep up with them payments. Make sure they're paid on time and you'll be perfectly fine. So basically, if you have a credit card, the money that you're spending isn't actually your own money, it's the credit card company's money. It might be confusing, but say you spend £2,000 on that credit card, that is the credit card company's money. So you need to take £2,000 out of your own savings, put it into the credit card to pay off that credit card. So you do not actually need to cancel the credit card after you spent the travel money, unless there's an annual fee. If there's an annual fee, you might as well cancel it. But if there's not, there's no point actually cancelling the credit card. You might as well leave it open. Say you're getting a free £1,200 with the bonus, and then the annual fee is £200. I would close it, but you don't actually need to close it because you're still getting the £1,000 for free. Definitely don't close it if there's no annual fee, but if there's an annual fee, it's always up to you. So guys, I'm going to leave a few links in the description to credit card pages where they show you all the bonuses. It really depends what country you're in. England, like I've already said, there's not too many. America, there's loads. In England, you can still do it. American Express, that's what I would say go with if you live in England. But I'm going to leave a few links down below so you can check it out yourself. But I'm going to give you some basic information. So you go on the credit card company's website, you check out their bonuses. Some cards will say spend £6,000 in the first 3 months and you get a £2,000 travel budget. If you can't spend that £6,000 in the first 3 months, no point going for it, because you could spend £5,500 and not actually make that budget, and then you get no travel money. Whereas you could go for a £3,000 in 3 months credit card and you do get a smaller amount, which is about £1,200. There's no point going for a higher one because no matter what, you can always open another credit card and do it again. So once you've done it the first time, you open another credit card and do it again. Really simple, guys. You get the credit card with the good bonuses, you pay off your monthly expenses with that credit card, and you can travel to a place in the world for free. So guys, if this really did help you, make sure you drop a like. This is my first video on this channel and I'll be posting loads more. So if you did enjoy, make sure you like the video, and if you want to subscribe to the channel, you can. Up to you. It will help me out because you'll be seeing a lot more on this channel soon. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.